fuck gang shit, got a brain, gotta use it, and you can't lose it. You get one chance in it. One chance. Can't be with the devil dancing and shit. You got one
Wait, what happened?
You get one shot, don't miss. I don't give a fuck what they said to you. Ain't no second chance in this shit. Had to make a way cause I be damn a statistic. Franchise player from the stands and the benches. Giant heart, that's me, fuck feet. Out here chasing riches, give a fuck about bitches. Niggas out here tripping, freelancing and shit. Put the fam first cause ain't no friends in this
Attention.
You'll be okay.
First blood.
Struth, this weapon's kitted to the nines.
R301 here.
We're not dibs.
praying I don't crash cause the land worth a ticket. Fuck it, then I'm riding till I'm dying, ain't no mixing. If we go to war up the sport, listen. President, I ain't that same four like I'm Nixon. You get it? You get one chance in it. You got one chance in this shit. One chance.
Cheers very much.
Can't be with the devil dancing and shit.
Evo harvesters are now available.
You get one shot, don't miss. I don't give a fuck what they said to you. Ain't no second chance in this shit.
New kill leader appointed.
New kill leader. Watch for them.
Warning. Ring closing.
Looky here, lads. We're inside the ring.
Got this weapon enhanced. Good.
Yeah, I got some evil ways.
Let's go this way.
Even through the glasses, you can see the gaze. To find your way up to the top, shit gon' be a maze. Volkswagen shit, the way I'm running Beatles plays.
Yeah, and we linking like we freed the slaves. I conquered hell, I walked the hill and set my feet ablaze. My heart is
Attention. Delivering care package.
Check it out. Care package coming in.
To the born sinners, my brothers running through the streets like a green berets. For the block that's 500 feet away. Wheel of fortune shit, the way they say they need a K.
Nah, I only need a raise. And a safe to stash these Frito-Lays. Times was hard, I watched my mama robbing Paul to get Peter paid. And now my paper folded like when teachers don't want classmates to see a grade. Time is speeding, now I see the grades poking out this grade. Y'all seize the rays, feet firmly planted.
Shield battery here.
Flowers I've been handed, watch me be the vase.
Man, I'm living out Carlito's way. You niggas ain't getting no bread, you ain't keto fame. Wisdom coming out my mouth like some teething pain. My whip used to have the seat display.
Clown there. Lucky me.
Overcome, baby, I can't rest without the sleeping aids. Bought this nigga jewels, these shits is light, let's get it reappraised. I bet you see the price and you gon' be amazed. And Broski didn't do it, he like a piece of art, judge, he was framed.
Some feed the J's to receive a wage. Coke got their nose bleeding like the seats where you can't see the stage. High up in arenas where they see they faves. AKA me and Drizzy Drake, we the wave.
Yeah, we the way, like Christian Cone.
Reload. Here comes the old knuckle cluster. I'm down.
Tunnel. Look out, great. Portal placed. Shield broken. Shot at. Broken enemy shield. Going phase.
Remember this.
We didn't have one.
Concerns about.
I should have one clipped that first guy, dude.
Y'all should be afraid.
Oh shit, that was a good one. Holy Ginobili. Oh, excuse me. Alright, I need more music. I need something else. I gotta wake up. Goop, 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 goop. Oops. Well, the odds my other mate wanted Fuse and I got him, so he quit. 21 Savage, huh? I love 21 Savage.
Can you feel?
Joker landed near me. Let's see who gets the last laugh.
First fatality. Let the game begin in a second. Good news. We're already in the next one.
Crack that enemy shield.
Charging up my shield.
Reloading. Launch enemy knuckle cluster.
I'm down. Crack the value. Go to target here.
Stand back, knuckle cluster's firing. Frag soaring. Enemy shield.
These take forever.
Enemy down. Knuckle cluster out.
Come on, compadre. Get up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yo, cracked an enemy shield.
In progress.
You're right. Can you do
Got me an upgrade.
We're already in the ring.
Juicing me shields.
Down that one. Pressure scanning. Taking fire. Yo, cracked an enemy shield. Thanks.
I need help.
Who took out the champ? We took out the champ.
I feel a bit crook. I should heal up. Got us a cap. Juicing me shields. knuckle sandwich.
Enemy there! Grenade! Go, 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 go! The enemy shield is broken.
Enemy down.
I'm down. Come on.
Megs with the upgrade. Stoked.
It took me so long to get that shield swap, dude. And I missed. On the way down, I missed. Shameful.
Ain't gon' let up on these niggas like I'm Yola. About to drop another eighth inside my soul.
Shameful.
We inside the Prada store, it's Calabanga. In a California Ferrari when I roll. Dropping that top out of vert, I've been pushing the coupe through the slums. What you been doing? Smacking this bitch off a perk, I done heard her, she speaking in tongues. I'm covered in V. Fucking the check up and get it right back, cause I'm one of the ones. Free man, got them demons with me, got the devil with me like a rocket on lunch. Fucking guns in the neck. I polluted my cup, ain't no love for no slap, bitch, you know I'm a dime. Knocking down in your trap. I've been back in the cut, I've been sitting back and plan on my young nigga turn. I'm stayed out back, couple PJ today, if I want it, I get it, you know what I'm worth. Man, I feel like a god. Whoa. G-O-D. Whoa.
OMG.
Walter Fuse Fitzroy, at your bloody service.
Alright, compadre.
I took a long look at myself in the mirror this morning. Lucky me. I'm a sight to behold.
This is your champion.
You know the difference between me and a shotgun? Not a damn thing.
It's tough.
Hold on, fellas. I never did finish Jumpmaster training.
I'm the jump master. ¡Vámonos! ¡Olé! Enemy landing right on top of me. So rude. It's go time!
I'm down.
Countdown.
We're already in the ring. Darn shots fired and they're hitting me. Bamboozles for the fools. That was better in my mind. Retracting that shield. Down that one. Broken enemy shield.
Appointed.
Downed another one. Taking fire. Yo, cracked an enemy shield. I'm out of light ammo. Bam! There goes a boozle dirt. Something like that. Mira, did you see that? Please tell me somebody saw that. Enemy shield cracked. Yo, cracked an enemy shield. Oh no, there's another squad. Yo, cracked an enemy shield. Grenade.
Tough sliding out here.
in the driver's seat. That nigga spin his last check on your car and you got it and drove it to me. Ask me you better but no. Lean and soda, Fanta, fantasizing, that's not love. You're in is more like compromising. I move mountains for you for that social
Could we end a few careers today? I dare say we might.
Speed isn't life. It just makes life go faster.
Me, I put the war in Warlord.
What are demons?
Introducing your champion.
Don't get
Or
your
beans.
budgie smugglers in a twist. It's just your old mate
Hey,
Fuse.
baked beans. Does that count? No soup beans. I don't do soup beans. Damn.
Yamaya! Yamanawa Nui!
We should cruise over there.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown. First blood.
Rings there. Closing in 60. Plenty of time for mischief.
Rings close. 45 seconds on the clock.
Extended energy mag here. Level 2.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online.
Down to 30 seconds. Rings just a little further.
Warning. Removed in progress.
Weapons enhanced. Now let's leave a mark on the world.
Weapons enhanced and ready to dance.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Incoming care package. Pro tip, don't try grabbing something moving at that trajectory. Right here, laser sight here. Level 2. Backpack here. Level
Sardines.
2.
I used to eat them out of the can as a kid. Being like a little tin can.
Cheers, mate.
I wouldn't get them on my pizza or anything like that, but I might try that. Like try it out the can again. Used to be in like, I like the ones in hot sauce. I don't like the ones that were in mustard. Shouldn't it? Why'd you sample some good sardines here lately? Really salty.
Hear that?
Put them in soy
It's
sauce.
here. Close range.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
New kill leader. Then I can have it. My sights are set higher.
Yo, it's like poker tennis. Wherever I'm getting money. I'm a thriller nigga, fuck my conscience. These far shoes, fuck my bunions. Bit of mid on the bands on some.
Weapons enhanced. Let's leave a mark on the world.
Hit that joker. Leveled up. Better pick an upgrade and learn some new tricks. Enemy! Shooting at me. Juicing me shields.
Hold up. Almost done crafting. Got the banner. Let's bring him home. Optics here. Close range.
Well, my brother takes this one because I'm on a
I'm back and feeling joy.
Watch out, Outlands. Knuckle cluster.
Another bogey.
finally beat this
Cracked
boss.
shields on that bandit.
At least 50
Opening
times.
fire. We got
Once-
another squad attacking us. Recharging shields.
I keep hearing shit, but I can't tell where it's coming from. But what were you playing on easy mode?
Bogey in sight. Under fire. Charging on my shields. Let's check this quadrant. Just a sec. Healing up.
I want to change up.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Replicator incoming.
You're struggling with the weak ass God of War bosses. You too old for Ghost. Hey, chill out.
5, Valkyrie actual.
God of War
Ready for
was
burn.
hard.
How copy? Main engine burn.
You were struggling with them Spider-Man bosses.
Please direct your attention to the
Season,
flight
huh?
attendants as they demonstrate free falling into certain death.
You. And in God of War 1, I was good. I was really good because I took my time. Pause. But God of War 2, I tried to run through it, and I still can't beat it. That just wasn't for me. Oh shit.
Radar says we're all over the map.
I didn't die once. Multiple playthroughs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because you already died enough the first playthrough. Huh. Gotcha. I was so good at Spider-Man, you just like, yeah, I could have made a tutorial.
We're not alone, squad. Got a bogey.
You don't even know I was playing Spider-Man before you were even born.
Warning.
It just means you've been trashed longer. That's tough. That's not what that means.
Care package being delivered.
Got us a care package coming in.
This is quite a spot here.
We're spread out. Gotta get back in formation, people.
Damn, that one been gone the whole game. You got time for 2K, that shit build didn't get too much justice. I'm gonna do it for 9 rounds.
Alrighty, I'm down.
Well, I could probably do a little 2K. I'm not getting any closer to this fucking 2K here in this match.
Round 3. Beginning ring
Looking for
countdown.
positive.
We're not all in the ring. Quit stuffing your jocks and move.
Replicator being delivered.
Replicator on its way. Half the squads have cocked it, fellas. On ya.
Bandit landed nearby, trying to get the drop on me.
Well, it's 60 days. You probably was like, what the hell? You sent me Joel from 2 years ago.
Already inside the ring, fellas. Next round's
That's
on
the
me.
best possible outcome of that situation.
Check it out.
It's
Care
that I
package
got the
coming in.
MVP trophy. I was out here balling on these niggas.
Head on the swivel. Bogey landed near me. Later, champ.
Attention. There is a new kill leader. Round 4. Beginning ring countdown.
Sheesh, they're murdering.
Replicator being delivered.
Here comes a replicator.
Make a wish map.
Ring's close and we've still got a minute.
Timber.
rift out here.
Looky here, lads. We're inside the ring.
Let's get in. They see me.
Shield. Deploying me knuckle cluster. Recharging the shield.
Practical shield. Bandit down.
Knuckle cluster firing.
Bandit by the charging up the shields.
Killed that joker.
Ring's close and we've still got a minute. Nice kill. They never saw it coming.
I hope that thing.
45 seconds on the clock. Today's coming up aces.
Down to 30 seconds. Ring's just a little further.
Nobody had better optics.
We could cruise over here. Check 6. Bandit touchdown near me.
Looky here, lads. We're inside the ring.
Opening fire.
Deploying me knuckle cluster.
Bandit down.
Why was I charge up the fucking sniper instead of just shooting? That's so dumb. That was dumb. I feel like I rely on that knuckle cluster too much. Alright, one more of these and then I'll try some 2K. We've been, we didn't have too much luck tonight. Money conversations, money convo.
Money conversations, money conversations, money convo. Money conversations, money conversations, money convo. Money conversations, money conversations, money convo. Bitch, I came straight from the bottom, nigga, and I'm still humble. Auto start my whip before I dip, I let that bitch rumble. AK-47s, M16s, they gon' sting bumble. Got your main bitch with me bent over, eating gumbo. Bitch, your booty
seen this interview. Kenny the Jet said his first interaction with Shaq was going to his son's school and finding out Shaq signed Kenny's son out of school. He's coming with me. Okay, Mr. Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you very much. Make sure you buy some Reeboks. Actually, here's a pair of Reeboks for free. Anybody ask you where you got those, you say the big Aristotle. He's in second grade. You probably didn't even fully understand. Who's gonna make sex? Yeah, they obviously would have had a pre-existing relationship. Maybe if you're a fan, you can just go check second graders out of school if you know their name. I'm here to pick up Kendra.
You could say I'm looking to make a bit of a scene.
Don't worry, the sun will rise on all of us, Ate.
Introducing your champion.
I'm Jump Master. Time to get rowdy.
Smoking on, yeah, what's the name tonight? Smoking on, chosen tonight. I am the Omega. PG Lane Rolling Game SIE. Don't you address me unless it's with 4 letters. I thought.
Would love to see that on replay.
Joker landed near me. Let's see who gets the last laugh.
Rival over there. Wonder what the play is.
Damn, man.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Broke the shields.
Enemy down. Launching the knuckle cluster. Juicing me shields.
The rings are deep on power, so we got about a minute to fight here. Killed an enemy.
Every scar tells a story, mate.
Me and you are down. How I get
Knuckle cluster on your feet, mate.
this way?
Juicing me shields.
Rival right here.
No.
Ring will be closing in 30, but she ain't far. Every scar tells a story, mate.
Spin down. Opponent is close.
Where'd all me ammo go? Time to restock.
Enemy close.
Juicing me shields.
Smoke here.
Got a squatty down. Ring's close. 10 seconds. Hold on to your knickers. Listen up. Deploying me knuckle cluster. An enemy shield. Chucking a thermite.
Reckon we should head here.
Just because you're down now.
That's terrible. That's so unfortunate, dude. It's still before 3. I'll play one more. What the hell? That was just... We had them... If I didn't fall... I heard this in a minute.
Hey, let's go already.
Who's ready to pull some G's?
Congratulations. You just called in the big gun.
This is your champion.
See that blur right before you bite it? That's me.
I'm Jump Master. Don't worry, kids. Fusey will catch you when you fall.
Jumpmaster Actual. Valkyrie has the ball. I love this part!
Nice. Weapons enhanced.
Attention. First blood.
Wow, first blood. Nothing crashing and burning on takeoff.
Round 1.
Lucky for you, I've got some extra supplies here. Already inside the ring, fellas. Next round's on me. Clown there. Lucky me.
Registers are online.
G'day, enemy here.
Do you want my J?
We've got trouble. Frag out! Grenade out!
Knuckle cluster out. Took out
Cracked shields on that bandit.
juicing me shields.
Bogey over there.
Motherload's dropping. Hold on to your hat. Break that enemy shield. Using me knuckle cluster. Launching thermite. Recharging me shields. Being damaged. Break that enemy shield. Ah, strong fell down.
Yo, cracked an enemy shield. I'm down. No bueno.
What the
I
fuck
got
is
some bad
this?
guys here. Zip line here.
Let's get out of there.
Don't get me yet. It's not safe.
Under fire.
Giving up is not.
When I knock somebody, I need to just go for the finish and get the shield swap on. Would be nice. What? Maybe show swap. Ah, yeah. Sixtavius. Oh. You want to play some Apex? See the movie I played like songs with the stream film next one. I did not see that.
I put the timer in.
Dropping some bars. Alright, this gotta be a good game. I'm gonna play it more aggressively. McCain's zesty. I was gonna say if we run into Philly, it's gonna get sticky. Can't believe they got rid of me. Damn, he said all that. He said y'all made a mistake.
Near me. Got a hostile dropping near me.
You think you guys made a mistake landing good?
Hostile right here.
Kill that joker. Launching me knuckle cluster.
That's strong. Grenade! Spawn. Brace yourself. Give my shields a recharge. Ring aim far. Half of one.
Broke that enemy shield. Juicy me shield. 10 seconds and the down another. Deploying me knuckle cluster.
Quick, over here. You're the kill leader. Someone's going for the goal. Like that.
Got me an upgrade.
Go here. Hurry.
Joker's shooting at me. Recharging me shields. Got a squatty down.
What's James said, Daryl Moore live. Yeah, you know, we in these PC lobbies, not the little controller lobbies. Not the controller. In that console.
Care package incoming. Y'all earned this. Just watch your backs.
If we want the 2K, we gotta earn it, I suppose. I really didn't want to have to do it this way.
Hostile right here. Grenade. Hostile right. I'm spotted.
Deploying me knuckle cluster. Got old mate's banner.
Let's leave. Where's the peanut?
Respawn beacon over there.
Copy.
4 times in a row. What they get you? Dumb bird watches.
Laser sight here. Level 3.
Thanks.
Charge rifle here.
I could use some more ammo. I'm looking low.
I'm back. Fresh from a nap. Enemy spotted.
Serving him a knuckle sandwich.
Reloading. Tango down. Take fire. Cracked an enemy shield.
Enemy shield. Knuckle cluster.
I'm down. Need a medic. Just right here. I'm getting shot.
dead.
Charm bag and a sense of self-preservation. Taking a knee. Patching up.
Healing up. She'll be right.
Hold on. I'm feeling crafty. You need restoration.
Shield battery here. Syringe here.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Spar, ladies. Awesome mic. Healing. Watch my back.
Replicator delivered.
Replicator incoming.
What do you mean?
You lot get amongst it.
Oh, what the hell, son? I know, it's iffy. When it hits, it hits hard. I was hoping they buffed it. I've seen a couple people using it.
Enemy right here.
The enemy's far off. My shields need a bit more power.
I'm max level. 1 minute and the ring's spitting distance.
Storms from Earth. Enemy shield is broken. I'm down.
Launching the button. Here comes the mother load. Recharging the shields. Ring's close, we're closing at 45. It's moving tight. Enemy down.
Uh-oh.
Till we meet again, buddy.
How did they get in there so far? They got in there too far, man. They didn't have to go in there that far. We were chilling. Alright, fuck it, I'll get on 2K. What the hell? That is insane. Way back. I forgot my iPad. Watch out, mama. Good girl. think I ever listened to that Mr. Ballantine. I have my iPad, but I still got my phone. Oh, here it is.
All right. Welcome. Welcome to Valentine's Day 2026. It's the 4th year in a row. Or yeah, this is our 4th year. Wow. Happy Valentine's Day. And almost happy Valentine's Day, but let's be real. Valentine's Day is the priority. All right, so as we wait for folks to come in here, why don't you guys throw in the chat where you're watching this from? I was actually watching the chat before we started, and there were folks like waking up at like, I guess it's like 1 a.m. in Australia. Is that what it is? 1 a.m. in Perth? Is that right, Antonio? 2 a.m. in Perth. Where are you watching this from? You know, it's a prime slot for a live stream here in America. 1 o'clock Eastern on a work day. Prima. That's like Utah. Okay, cool. Canada. Detroit, Michigan, Seattle.
Bangkok, Thailand is crazy.
More people are just throwing this stuff out there. They're really there. This is crazy. It always blows my mind when, especially during these live streams, when you see just how everybody's from all over the world. I say it all the time, but you know, it is surreal just how many people are fans of the strange, dark, and mysterious stories.
What the fuck?
Stuff blows my mind. That's why we have.
You look ridiculous. SDN sounds crazy. Oh wait, he couldn't say it. Could be worse. I could be wearing a white wig that's all natural and it's gray. I have to like hot glue it to his head. Who's guarding the big guy?
In the beginning, this is like 2020 is when it really started. I would post 3, 4, even 5 times every week. It's sort of the thing I said, you know, at the beginning of every episode, and it like sort of dwindled. You know, it went to like 2, 3, 4 a week, maybe 2, 1, and for a while it just kind of hovered at like 1 a week, 1 episode a week.
Who's guarding that guy?
For a host of reasons, not least of which is just.
Oh, I got stepped up.
I love telling stories. We are back to 2, 3, even 4 times every week, and we've been doing that this whole year. And the response has been awesome. And to be honest, for myself and our team, it's been really fun to be making more content, you know, for YouTube. That's where it all started. So thank you guys. Thank you to the OG fans. Thank you to the new fans. You guys are great. Today, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Today, I have a great story to tell. And I'm not just saying that. I would argue this is one of my, I would say I'm the most proud of this story. And I'll get into the reasons behind that. It's a great story. It's sort of like a classic, scary story, if you will.
What's wrong
really
with
good. And then after the story,
You went out?
I have two pretty
Go ahead,
big
Mama.
time announcements. And I know that, you know what? I know I am guilty of like, oh boy, guys, got a big announcement. Here's this t-shirt.
Oh,
I get it. I may have soiled the strength of me saying I have a big announcement. That's true. But no, I actually have two things that I think are pretty big. Certainly for fans of The Strange, Dark, and Mysterious, these two things are pretty cool. So you want to stick around and find out about the new shirt coming out. No, I'm just kidding. No, we have some cool stuff. Cool stuff. I'll tell you about it at the end.
Looks like I had the angle.
So before we sort of get into the one show, a couple things I want to address. Couple things? Not really a couple things. One thing I want to address. So for the last maybe 6 months or so, I have had a wound right here on my collarbone. And I'm going to say this now. I've said it a bunch of times. It's not serious at all. I really appreciate folks being so concerned about my health. It's because I have recently sort of rediscovered is the word I'm looking for, powerlifting. Not that I was ever really into powerlifting, like Olympic lifting, where it's not just exercise to stay in shape, it's exercising to like get your PRs on like, you know, hang cleans and power cleans and snatches and like throwing weight around. And the reason I love it so much is because I'm sort of bad at it, and it gives me something to work on. And there was this one
Hang cleans and power cleans are so, I hate this.
clean motion. It's difficult to do it in a seated position. You basically take a barbell and pull around from your waist. You basically use your lower half and your shoulders.
Ain't no way he's got that floater up over me.
And when you get under the weight, basically you catch the weight like this, and it sort of comes down on your shoulders, but you're good at it, which I am not. You basically are like getting under the bar really quickly, and your shoulders are just sort of supporting it. But when I was 7, I broke my collarbone. I was rollerblading in this vineyard, as any good 7-year-old would do. And I hit a rock blast in my shoulder around my broken collarbone. And it was a compound fracture, so like a pretty bad break. And when it healed, it sort of healed almost at like an angle, sort of pointing forward.
Yeah.
It's all gonna make sense in a second. Anyways, where that little point is on my collarbone is right around here. And so I'm not particularly good at catching the bar on the cleans, but I'm also letting it hit that one spot. Just I can't help it. It like lands naturally in the crest of my collarbone and rubs against that one point that juts out. So every time I do that, I cut myself open. But because I'm sort of dumb and stubborn, despite doing that over and over again, I just kept wanting to do hang cleans because I'm not very good at them. I want to get better. And so like 2 times a week, I would cut this thing open, and that was the one. So that is part 1 of the health update. I have since adjusted my program to be less hang clean and power clean and more other stuff, like snatches. But anyways, that's what's going on with that. I know a lot of people are very concerned about that. That's all it was. The other thing is my heart. Not sure how many people know, but I had a pretty routine procedure done, although admittedly it was pretty scary for me. So I had AFib, arterial fibrillation. AFib, it's basically where your heart, so if your heart's doing what it's supposed to do, it's in what's known as sinus rhythm. That's terrible.
I'm not laughing at his story, but you crossed that dude, it's like he didn't know what to do next.
It's in sinus rhythm. Basically, your heart should always be in sinus rhythm. AFib
Damn.
is where your heart goes out of rhythm, and it's like kind of all over the place. There's different variations of AFib, but I discovered I had like periodic AFib back in 2024, sort of unexpectedly. This is not scary. convince myself that I'm like, you have a blood clot in your leg and you're gonna die, period. And it became such a fixation for me that I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to the hospital and just have them look at my leg to rule this out. And so I go to the hospital, go to the ER.
What are the odds?
Get you in for an ultrasound. And I'm sitting in the triage.
Hey, that's my bad.
At the hospital. And I
That could have happened at any other time.
not stressed, just like that. Waiting around for ultrasound. And yeah, it was a triage. There's loads of people in here. Other curtained off rooms, they're all next to me. And there's all these alarms going off, like the beeping sounds of different monitors attached to me. It's like it's sort of like very chaotic. And I'm just like sitting there, like, it's just normal, And then a nurse comes in, and she's like, okay, before we do your ultrasound, I gotta tell you, you're in AFib. Because I was attached to the heart monitors, I was just doing my vitals and stuff. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she's like, are you going to the nerve? I was like, what's going on? And she was like, all these alarms. And I looked at that.
See how he's better now.
Showing my
Is he?
165 beats per minute. I've literally been sitting here doing nothing for like 10 minutes. Like my heart should not have been above like 75. And it's at 160, and I didn't even know because I was apparently so accustomed to my heart just going in and out of AFib that I basically didn't even register it. So I went to the blood clinic. It didn't escape, but I accidentally discovered I had AFib. And then I began doing like a medicine treatment for it, and it didn't fix it. There's some medicine that it's called flecainide that can correct your rhythm. It didn't for mine. So I had to go in for a pulsed field ablation, where they put like a catheter literally into your heart. They go through your groin into your heart. They put it into your heart. This probe scans the inside of your heart, looks for tissue that's firing signals that it shouldn't be in, pulses in it, and somehow they cause the tissue to stop doing it, and then they put it out. It's like, oh, big deal. There's like no heart. Scan it.
Oh wait, the last build was the Luca build? I thought you meant you was bringing him out now. Pause.
Hospital and it's our procedure. So I want people to know, for anybody who cared, I'm sure there's got to be a few. I'm doing great. Heart's much better. Also, you grab weird heart stuff.
My balls.
Like palpitations, or even you just literally notice your heart. You shouldn't really notice the beating of your heart. It's really easy to just go in and echocardiogram. I say this. You should go and get looked at because AFib is one of those things that really doesn't do anything to you. It's very generous. But over time, it increases the odds that you'll have a stroke or a heart attack. It basically weakens your heart. I think that's how it works over time. But it's one of those things that you can have effectively without knowing it for a really long time. And it's only when it starts causing real problems that, oh shoot, I have AFib, and it's too late. If you catch AFib early, it's very correctable. Not everybody needs surgery. You can just take pills, and it goes away. So, an advertisement for Flex. It's an advertisement for getting your heart looked out. I do want to say you should check it out.
He'll steal your lunch
thank you to my
and your crypto wallet. He only speaks in ones and zeros, but just try and sneak past him to the hoop. It's the packet snatcher.
I had a stroke 2 years ago. It wasn't fun yet. You know what's crazy is just adding more to this. So I
What is he doing?
procedure that after I had the post-field ablation done, there's this period of time afterwards from home, and you know there's been tissue that's been disrupted.
All right, listen.
And so there's like little bits of heart tissue, if you will, sort of floating around.
Not surprised. I was playing more defense than they were.
You're supposed to take
I didn't know that.
next few days after
It went right to him.
there's a chance that the stuff
That was a bad pass, though.
veins, your arteries, and it can cause a stroke. And I missed one of my pills, the first one, and I effectively went 24 hours without taking a blood thinner. And I remember I was home, and I'm like, this post-surgery, it's not even surgery, it's a minor procedure, a little bit sore. I'm home, it's Saturday, I'm so relieved I got through that. I'm thinking I'm good. And I'm walking down the hallway.
All day. That's all day.
And it's the morning. And I suddenly start to become aware that in my right eye, there's like a, I don't know how describe it. It's felt like watch your head. Watch your head. Sun, like you shouldn't do that. Blue in the sun for too long, and you look away, and there's like a floaty in your eye that sort of is, and sort of a projection of the bright light that you're just looking at. It's like burned into your retina for like 2 seconds, then it goes away. I'm like walking down the hallway of my house, and I'm like, oh shoot, I have this thing burned into my eye. I must have spots. I must have looked at the light. Just get ready to inbound. And I just think I registered. And I like went to the kitchen, like doing whatever with my family, and then I started to realize, I'm like, oh, I can't get rid of this spot. Like it's really pronounced. I can't get rid of it. And then I started to realize that it wasn't just like a light spot. It was like this almost like multicolored, jagged. Don't stop me now. That was in my eye. It looked like, oh, this is not normal. And now I'm clocking that it's been like 5-10 minutes that I've had this thing in my eye, which is far too long. This is just looking at light. And I tell my wife, oh my god, I think I have a stroke, or I could be. And we're like a mile from the hospital. I'm not screwing around with this. Like, they told me I'm at a stroke risk. Oh my god, I haven't taken my blood thinner. No good. I go to the hospital. We hop in the car, we're driving to the hospital, and my look at that hustle. As we're driving, I'm in the passenger seat. And I'm like, clear right now. Find him. And now the little floaty thing in my eye, it's still there. But I put my hand up like this as we're driving, and I can only see like one side of my hand. Everything over here was just like a void. And I turn my head, and I can't see out of my eye. It's still in my vision on one of my eyes, blind on one side of my head. And it sort of cleared up by the time I got to the hospital. Now I'm just full panic mode. I go in the hospital. I'm not going to see you. Stroke or whatever, but they immediately what next? We've seen the triple game. It turned out they don't even really know what happened to me, but they believe I had it.
I didn't mean to do that.
It's off. A Kia? It's not. A Tia. A Tia. It's like a mini stroke. Some material, hard material in this case, got stuck. Like he went to my brain and began to cause a stroke. But it cleared. Somebody missed their assignment. Into a stroke. So I was kept in the hospital overnight. Yo, underdog, we believe in you. Stop barking. Let's go. Next day, I'm boy. Sit right back. I get home, take my blood thinners, Yo, I can feel Devin Booker's anger right about now. I'm a floaty in my eye.
They gave me that indicator late.
Nobody home. He's free to fire. Good luck. We're on the run. But I'll just say, it's the first time in my life, minus like the military a little bit, where like I realize how quickly, life can sort of spiral. Not to be big advantage in a post, but so often I'm telling stories where things just sort of suddenly go bad for me. Real people. I'm a sucker for a good comeback. Let's see if we can get one. In a weird way, it was almost like I'm your defense is irrelevant. A story. Everything was great. And we can all 37-year-old man, he's home with his family, he's walking down the hallway, and he just saw this thing in his eye. For the win! He thought it was nothing. He just moved away, and then he went blind on one side of his head. It was crazy. And I realized, hey bro, the teammates want to play too. Life comes at you fast, you know what I mean? You spoiled the announcements in the description. Nope, look in the description. I promise there's no announcements in the description. I've rambled for far too long. Time to
I didn't mean to do that.
Thanks for sticking it out. Hold on. I have a story that I'm going to tell you guys. I mentioned in the beginning. This one is... It's one of the stories that I'm
Easy.
Investigative journalist now. I found that there was like this theory about this part of the world that something weird was going on, but no one had sort of taken the time to try to compile anecdotal, information that sort of supported it. It just was like, maybe there's some weird stuff happening there, but we don't know. And I diligently looked for all the anecdotes that I could, and I sort of put them together in a timeline, and it really paints a pretty startling picture. So
Maybe I should just upgrade one at a time. Like one a day.
In the northwest section of Canada is the aptly named Northwest Territories. It's like this big chunk of really just like wildland. I mean, it's forests, it's mountains, it's rivers, it's streams. It's like this just pristine bit of nature. It's massive. I want to say it's like hundreds of thousands of acres. It might even be millions of acres. But it's huge. It's massive, massive big. In fact, to give some scope, to give you a sense of just how big it is,
Whoa.
it's 4 times the size of
What the hell?
And another aspect of the Northwest Territories is that pretty much nobody lives there. It's like this humongous place. Really nobody lives there. So, yeah, Germany is 4 times smaller than the Northwest Territories, but Germany is home to 83-ish million people.
The fuck is wrong with his face? We kind of look. Hey, yo, you got. True.
You'll swear you're seeing double, but you're not.
Yeah, speaking of seeing double.
Three is never a crowd when it comes to the duplicator.
That's crazy. Oh, bro, why you walk up like that? We go on the spectrum. Wait, how'd they check the ball back up? I didn't even see him check the ball up.
Northwest Territory Hospital go in there, but Honey Valley is so hard to get to. So you can get into the Northwest Territories. It's a rugged place. You can maneuver in the Northwest Territories. Road, train, there's planes, you name it. But in the Honey Valley, it's nearly impossible to get into. At least most of them. Basically, it requires like an arduous overland hike, which is perilous. There's no really any trail markers or anything. It's the very
the ball's got energy and it's electric.
Fly there, but not with the triple plane has to land.
Hey, yo, Beach. Did you love today? Did. Went to a hookah bar. Had some hookah called Love 66. It was lovely.
He would take like 10 pieces of lumber.
Get that love in.
Strong looking guy, pretty outboard motor. Like one by one haul these pieces of wood and the outboard.
How was the love up there in Canada?
Climb up each piece of the waterfall, and then he'd assemble a boat.
It's the friendliest place on earth, you know?
On this boat up the river to the next waterfall. Disassemble the boat, carry it up the waterfall, pull it back together again 3-4 times.
There we are.
And take a DIY boat into the valley. So, because the Nahanni Valley it's just so inaccessible.
Defense is on another planet.
The Nahanni Valley is actually a national park. So Canada has dumped it.
National
park. It doesn't mean
Beach. Beach emoji.
There's really nothing there.
It's too cold for that, yeah. That was a cold statement, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't get the indicator.
So because of its isolation and how difficult it is to get into this place, for the last 10,000 years, really the only people that we're aware of that have attempted to stay in the valley
My box of chocolates.
There's one tribe as the Naha tribe. I actually forget my name there, so many years ago. Except they
Box of chocolates.
inexplicably vanished. I mean, there were people that had gone in and had contacted them, and they had, a whole settlement set up in the Naha Valley.
I don't get why the animation takes you out to play like that. Don't you still like some Canadian candy?
And let the shotgun do its job. He's off from 3.
About 1 saw in the valley. I didn't say it was literally, oh, we saw this, so we fled. But there's this insinuation that they were
There's about to
creatures that would roam the forest at night, called white demons.
get you some of them like crawfish legs.
It became like the primary overture in their writing of these white demons that sort of
Damn, white demons is crazy.
the other tribes.
Damn, he just shamguard you. Or, I don't know if he shamguard you, nutmegged you. Holy. You let another grown man nutmeg you. Damn, they're white creatures now.
However, you know,
Damn.
obviously this could just be folklore. You know, there's like creatures in the woods here. However, as I discovered
Left you standing there in half court.
Nahan Valley, in the 1900s, some really strange things started happening in the Nahan Valley that, depending on how you interpret these things, seem to give credibility to the idea that there is something going on inside of this wild territory.
Good pass, good pass.
So in 1900s, these three brothers, Willie, Frank, and Charlie, McLeod, and they were gold prospectors. Not bad. And they lived in the Northwest Territories. They lived not far from involved. Certainly not in it. They, like many of where are you even going? Were certainly aware of the, you know, the lore surrounding sort of like this almost off-limits place. So much easier to score after you're feeling good on the stop.
Is it reaching?
Defense is looking locked in. Treasure trove. I mean, if people are either unable or too scared to get into this check out the hand, pristine bit of nature, I mean, they're sure to be gone. And so, Willie, Frank, and Charlie, they decide, you know what? Despite what people say about
Damn.
or how kind of scary this
Getting
place is,
torched.
we're going to try our hand. Go into Honey Valley.
Lock in, you lock in. I got a C+.
So they pack up their supplies and head out and tell their
Damn,
families.
the white layup is crazy.
You know, experienced gold prospectors. It was not totally unusual to carry out such an extreme expedition. But into the valley, and as I mentioned before, like there are ways into the valley. It's just hard. They transition. The boating.
It's a bad pass. About time. It's looking a little rough there. What the fuck is wrong with his face?
It's anything but flat. The Flat River is like it's the main waterway that cuts through the Honey Valley, and it's effectively a rapid. Yeah, at certain points, not the whole thing, but it's not a smooth. It's not a smooth area. It needs to be. So they don't go rapid. That's the gist. So they're on the Flat River, and
All because of me.
making their way through this gorgeous valley, and eventually they see there's like this shoreline.
You get a State Farm bucket hat.
It's like a little bit of shoreline. They get out. It's like picture just like mountains off in the distance, and there's forest everywhere. It's this very intense, beautiful river. Pull up, and they beach their boat, and they pull out their sluices, which are the devices you use to basically grab the sediment in the river. They'll have a little sifter in their sluice. It's a stream.
A sifter in your sleuth is crazy. What the fuck is it? How are you allowed to wear two things on your face? What's that shit say? I can't even read that. Invite beach. I thought that was you that said invite me. How do you invite beach? Beach. I don't see that beach. What? I was looking for that beach.
Just to sell all the gold and to come back.
Cool.
And so they get back in their boat with all their gold.
Haha, play a joke on the old man. Look at him, he's seen it. What the fuck? Why does he have these goggles too? He had a fucking bonnet on. You can get bonnets. What the fuck is that, Halliburton? Is that fucking Halliburton? Halliburton. He was on the podcast with Braun for the last few episodes. I don't know if you caught it. It was, I'm not gonna lie, no hate, but it was way better than when he was on there with Steve Nash. Halliburton was a fun conversation. Why are you so...
This street baller dream game features no nets, no refs, and no blood, no foul. Get ready for a steel cage match with the Enforcer.
This time they successfully exit. Now, when they get back, the two younger brothers, so Willie and Frank, they're completely motivated to go back into the valley basically as soon as they can, which was not going to be an immediate job. It was going to be a couple of months.
The Halliburton with Ant-Man shoes.
Oldest brother, Charlie, he's just like, he's having some second thoughts. You know, by the time he gets back, he's like, man, that was really close. You know, like, we're lucky all we did was lose some supplies and gold.
Nobody home. He's free to fire.
Who's gonna come save us? And so Charlie ultimately says, no, I don't want to go.
There's a
I
foul.
don't want to go back. I know you guys are hoping to find a whole bunch of gold. Good for you, but I'm going to stay here. And so Willie and Frank are disappointed, but they're fine. And so they begin putting together their own expedition. They recruit a friend, a guy whose name is Robert Weir, to replace Charlie. And the three of them, after a couple of months, they have all the supplies they need.
No, not this time.
Now, when they left, this is like
Fuck
the end
with
of
the fast
1904,
one.
early 1905.
With the cross.
Everybody in their town knew they were going to move. Charlie,
Unselfish play. Love that team connection.
the possibility that there would be
He misses.
And the expedition, Willie, Frank, and Robert, they didn't give a definitive time they would come back. Remember, this is
I didn't even
1904,
do that.
1905. You know,
Somebody missed
they
their
were just going
assignment.
out in the wilderness, and it's sort of like we'll be back home. We can't send word really, so you just gotta wait for us. But the general expectation was they were gonna go out there, and if they found gold,
They did it.
it's time. The summer, maybe a year, that's. And so they head off into the wilderness. And nobody hears from them.
Oh, he needs to watch his head.
Weeks go by, months go by, nobody hears from him. But Charlie, the oldest brother, opted not to go back, despite his reservations about going in. He actually was the one telling family and friends, like, hey, it's fine. They know what they're doing. You know, I was out there with them. You know, it's not as bad as everybody thinks it is out there.
Not gonna
Yeah,
get it.
Flat River's pretty bad, but they're gonna be fine. And so he's telling people that. But a year ultimately passes. Still, you know, people in town are like, man, they still haven't come back yet. It's like,
And he passes to the enemy.
I'm sure they're fine. They know what they're doing.
He owns the business class.
Now it's been 2 years since the men had stepped off for the second trip. Since like 1907. And
That's going in.
and still they haven't heard from their brothers or from Robert. Charlie is just finally like, okay, obviously, you know, I have to go look for them. Because clearly somebody's
That's a real rock.
So
Yeah,
Charlie, along with four men, they mount a search party. And they go into the honeypot. And they again take the water. And he's aiming for the same beachhead. It's not really a beach, it's a little shoreline.
Your defense is
He's
irrelevant.
aiming for that spot because he knows that's where he and his brothers have been
Hey,
2
bro,
years earlier.
they can't hold you.
And so he gets into the Flat River and he
Hold on, that's still.
Gets to that
Hold on, I can test that.
of where they had been. He doesn't see his brothers, he doesn't see them. And so he continues. This is crazy.
Whoa.
And so he continues following this river past the beach and shoreline. And he reaches this part where he decides to make a turn. There's actually a turn in the river called the Big Bend. And it's this really sharp, almost like 45-degree turn. It's pretty violent when you make this turn. The water's pretty rough. But once you make that turn, it's called Second Canyon. So you make this turn. And if there was ever a
Damn.
for you to just
Feel like it hurt.
to Google something later, it's this. Because the images of this are just unbelievable. Okay? Within
Just Halliburton just cheesing. How we shut it down? I don't know. We were only up by 5. Before that, we were only up by 3. Maybe because my team has to go to the hospital. Just, they said we'll just call it here. Get that man some medical attention. I think he's dead. Oh shit. There's no way that wasn't a foul. There's a lot of contact, bro. There's a lot of contact. Oh man, I got a cramp in my ribs. What the fuck is this? Like SpongeBob when he was normal. Like, hi, how are you? Nice weather we're having. Alright, see you later. Grass-fed dork.
The street ball equivalent of the 04 Pistons. No one puts on that hard hat and goes to work in the paint like this guy. Give it up for the bricklayer.
Weather system creates a bit of fog inside of this canyon. So Second Canyon is like a terrible crazy. So they go from sort of sunny, beautiful, like you know, whatever, just beautiful nature out on Flat River, and you make that turn on Big Bend, and you're in like Second Canyon. And so they make this turn, and they're in Second Canyon. And Second Canyon basically feeds into the next canyon, which is 10 miles away. At that point, it opens up a little bit more in the way, places you can beach if you need to. It's still sheer cliffs everywhere. And so the Charlie and the search party, they're in this very bizarre Second Canyon. They're looking up at like cave openings, and feeling like they're being watched the whole time. They later say that there was this intense feeling of just eyes were on them. They make their way line, they don't see any sign of the brothers.
What's up with your fit?
And they get to the end of Second Canyon, which is denoted by the wind letting up, the fog sort of letting up, and again it kind of opens up a little bit, and you can little bits of shoreline. And pretty much as soon as they come out of Second Canyon,
Looks familiar.
see these bits of shoreline. They spot up ahead on one of these bits of the little shoreline tent.
See that? That's how bald man goes to the whole pause. This original.
You know, they can't see anything. And it is forested behind them that sort of feeds into a cliff that shoots straight up. This is like a little landing site. And as they get closer to the tent, which is a little bit
Yeah.
after the alarm,
The more I look at it, the more I think you're right.
they see there's a body on the ground. It appears to be a man. He's
The fuck?
There's a torso there. And he's lying in such a way with his arms is reaching out. He's reaching for something that he died. And just beyond his fingertips is a rifle. And so they see this dead guy, and then they go around to the tent. The opening to the tent is in the backside. And half in the tent, half out of the tent, also lying on the torso, is another body. And both of these playing hot potato with the rock. Their heads. So they're beheaded. They don't find anything else there other than an etching. The crowd is looking for some basically right where that rifle was propped, carved into the tree. Words: "We have found a the coach in me loves the ball movement." Think about boat prospecting. It sort of seems like this is not bad. They searched the campsite, and even though they couldn't find the heads are all dead, and they couldn't figure out who these guys were, but based on personal effects, Charlie was able to
What the
figure out
fuck?
these were actually his brothers. The brothers were two dead bodies. But Robert Weir was nowhere to be found. It's just that the third body was not there. And so
See that explosiveness? Pause.
was devastated that he clearly has lost his brothers. They see that etching in the tree, and they're thinking, okay, it sort of tracks with the body. They searched for belongings, and there was no
This is a good ball. Good ball movement.
There was this message on the tree. And also, it was a little bit ominous that one of the two brothers was clearly reaching for his gun. The double team is the ultimate form of respect. Leaping out of his tent. Again, both missing their heads. And so Charlie and the search party, after gathering up what they could, they ended up leaving the valley. They left behind the valley. They told the mountain police about what they found. That's how you grab police actually went in.
Looks like we drew it up.
Investigation to see what happened. And they actually did find another body. It was never officially attributed to Robert Weir, but not that far away, but a little bit down the river, they found the skeleton that was also missing its head. That was sort of half. It's the bucket. It's hard to tell what happened to this person. There was no way to tell whose body it belonged to. But a lot of folks believe that's Robert Weir. But the police said, no, there's no way that's Robert Weir. What happened here is... Not surprised. I was playing more defense than they were. Frank that's amazing. Died of starvation. And, the reason that this is the heads is because of just animal predation. That's all this was. Now, Charlie, the surviving brother, when he found out that was the ruling, that was the decision, that was the result of the investigation, he was pretty upset about it. He said, I don't believe them. From the looks of it, it really seemed like they were attacked by something, someone. But that was ultimately the decision that was made. Police, it's just this is natural. Now, when that investigation
Your hands by me.
actually sort of made the news, sort of went viral, if you would, in 1987.
The fuck?
At least the Northwest Territories, lots of people turned that around about this story. They found out it's so crazy. There's all this lore surrounding this valley to begin with. And now we have these men who are surrounded.
Damn.
What they were doing, being found dead and missing their heads inside of the valley. That's a crazy story. And so that section of guaranteed points, that second canyon, right up until the bodies were found, was sort of dubbed the Headless Valley. Play the right way. Get everyone involved. You'll see pictures of that canyon and that landing site. So, nothing really happens beyond, in terms of Charlie, he does not pursue further investigations. He always believed that
And on your head top.
so fast forward to 1913. So 6 years later, it's important to note that
I was trying to pass you the ball and you fell down. I wish the ball would have just went out of bounds.
Valley, or certainly not in the Headless Valley, even before this could do it. Because of the story, it really stemmed people from going into the valley. Even though now,
From the logo.
pretty obvious that there is gold. That was also a big part of the story. Is that there's
Ah, my butt.
if you're gutsy enough to go. And but no one did. It was just one of those things where people
Too good.
He decided that, you know what, no one's going to be there, and the vendor's going to, I'm just going to let it sit there. I'm tough.
Alright, fellas, I gotta call it.
I'm gonna go in there. And I'm
GGs and PPs.
so by himself, he overland hikes his way into the valley, and he ultimately sets up camp. Actually, not camp. He ultimately builds a cabin, a one-room cabin about 70 miles away from the Headless Valley, from where the McLeod brothers and Robert Weir were. He builds up this cabin, and his plan is, you know, I'm going to stay in the valley for a whole year. And I'm just gonna, you know, pull as much gold as I can, you know, make a fortune, and I'll be so glad I did it. And so he, when he gets into the valley, we know that he did find gold very quickly, because after he got set up, he was able